Mm-hmm. Wait a second, I haven't uploaded this week. Oh, content. Window kill? No. 24 killers? Money. Hookshot roulette? More money. Make me away? No. Funny business? No. Stray shot? No. Fallacy quiz? No. Uh. Oh. Ooh. This one actually looks good. The art style looks really nice. And I also don't have content, so, thank you very much. So here's an issue. I saw the actual page for the game, and, there's 2.5 hours of content and extra 2 hours for the endings. Like, all of them. So that means I'll have to split this game into 2 episodes. I'm very sorry. Actually, not really. I get more watch time. But still, I am very sorry. I don't usually do this. I'm not sure if I should say this, quite frankly, but, this game set off my computer's antivirus. And I'm not quite sure about that, but you know what? It's for the content, right? Oh. Oh, well, it's just like any other game. I've never seen a funeral that I didn't enjoy. Okay, that's different start. That was until very recently, and I wasn't quite sure how to feel. It was a beautiful service, and one they certainly deserved. If only it had come later in their lifetime. Maybe it could have been prevented. If there wasn't a murderer in my city. That's what everyone's been saying anyways. The Blackwood Butcher. That's what they called them, at least. It was hard not to overhear the rumors people said about them. I heard they strike at night. I heard they only target one person at a time and don't stop until they're dead. I heard it's a ghost, blindly seeking revenge. I didn't believe in any of that. At least not at first. But my parents did. And because of that, they didn't like me going off to the cemetery alone. Staying until it closed. Walking home by myself in the dark. Even though I was only across the street. These rumors have made them afraid for my safety. Do you really believe they're real? I asked my father. I do, he answered. Are you really worried for me? My mother did not say anything, but that's to be expected. They thought I was the perfect target, but I still didn't believe in it. They said they worried about me, so they sent me off to live with my aunt, uncle, and cousin. They didn't live far, at least not anymore. They moved from the fancy home to gorgeous Talon City, to a small little cabin in the woods. I never understood why. I never really asked about it either. Perhaps felt I would be safer with them. I didn't want to leave, but every day I seemed seemed to stress them out more. So I went to make them feel better. For the first few weeks, everything was fun. I barely left the house, barely went to town anymore. When I did, I was always with someone. Taking all precautions to avoid being the victim of the butcher. I still thought it was only a rumor. Even the number of deaths in our community increased. I never thought that I, or someone I knew, would be a victim. Then that thing happened. Those two. For the first time, I was worried. Shortly after that, my own parents disappeared. They weren't in the diner, nor could I contact them. Even the authorities could figure it out. I hadn't seen them. It was as if they suddenly vanished, as if they were killed off. I don't know what to think about that possibility. Actually, well, there was also that other thing that's happened. What other thing? Maybe I should have told the authorities about it. What other thing? Or anyone for that matter. But I was too afraid of what might happen if I did. I knew I would fall asleep if I sat down. Is it raining outside? Was it supposed to rain today? The lights on and outside. Is Croven out there? I better go check. Quit it, Mary. How many times do I have to tell you? They went to hell. See that it's raining. Spaghetti, I made your favorite sauce, too. Okay, I'll be inside in a second. Just let me put this out. All the food's cold. It still isn't. Just stating a fact, that's all. And that we did say much and dinner was quiet. Cleaned up most of it, but Crone helped out a bit. After that, he went to go sit in the living room. Once I finished cleaning the kitchen up, I joined him like usual. Normally after dinner, Crowfoot and I sit together. We usually do something fun. Play a game on our phones together, or we get out a board game, or we play cards. Talk about our days if something exciting happened. But that's when our aunt and uncle were still. Crowfoot's been in a pretty bad mood since. It's not as if I can blame him. I want to talk to him, but I don't really know if he's much in the mood to talk. Yeah, I'm assuming that the aunt and uncle died. Attempt conference. Wait a second, I could save. Oh God, that's. Why is the save slot? Do you want to talk about it? There's nothing to talk about. Still got my old therapist's number, you know. Open. And there are reasons he was your old one. I know. It feels good, this kind of stuff. I've been thinking that maybe. Shut up, Mary. Just shut up already. Can't I be bitter over it? Why are you trying so hard to rush me to therapy, huh? Thought you knew about this shit better than anyone, but here you are. I'm not gonna stop being upset just because you miss me being all happy, smiley and shit. Can you just stop trying to fucking talk me out about it? I get over it when I get over it. Maybe get your own life, and then you'll stop worrying so much over mine. Sorry. Ah, you think so? Oh well. After a few more moments of awkward sitting, I went upstairs and headed to my bedroom. Didn't want to make Croven angrier than I already had. Brushed my teeth, got changed into my pajamas, stretched out of what you would consider my bed. Drew my head, the cabin's nice. It's not like my room back in my actual home. I stayed here so long I've been able to decorate it a bit more to my liking. It's a pleasant room to stay in, even though it's not quite home. Of course, I don't normally sleep right away. I usually read a book or watch a movie on my laptop or lie awake thinking about every embarrassing thing that's happened to my life. Same. As of recent, I picked up a different nighttime ritual, one that's nowhere near as pleasant. The text message I had received the days following my parents' disappearance was from a number I didn't recognize. Your parents are safe, it had said. I know I should have done something smart. Should have told somebody, but instead, I texted the number back. When they responded to me, noticed that other than the first message, they usually don't reach out to me. It's me who keeps texting them, hoping to find out what's happening behind all of this. Are you still awake? I'm awake whenever you want to talk. Yes, they're still alive. What if you're just trying to prank me? Why'd I do that? Because I'm hoping it's a prank. Sorry, it's not a prank. I can promise it's all real. How do you even get my number? Your parents gave it to me. How'd you do that? Because they care about you. You must be lying to me. My parents wouldn't do something like that. What does that mean? Seriously, you freaked me out. Just want my parents back. Don't drag this out. I want them back home. You should get some rest. It's late, isn't it? Talk to you tomorrow. I don't like to text for too long. Until then, goodbye. Never felt more restless in my life. Even asleep, I knew I would rest. Crowford already left her today. That wasn't a surprise. He been staying out late, but leaving super early ever since the incident. I think being home bothers him. I'm not surprised. Whenever I pass the diner, I too feel like not being there. It's not the same without mom and dad after all. Despite this cabin being out in the middle of the woods, it really isn't that hard to get back to Blackwood. Out the cabin is a faint dirt trail. It's a bit twisty in some parts, but it isn't too confusing. It takes about 15 minutes to walk down, maybe 10 if you're fast. At the end of the trail, there's a fence, with a slight gap in it. Past that fence, there's a little community. It isn't big, a few trailers with a few people living all the way out here. Far from anything that's, well, anything. There's a road here, and the bus that comes through. It runs through Blackwood. So whenever we need to leave, we take this bus. Then at the end of that short trip, you're in Blackwood, the city I grew up in. And I always really loved it. This library, the local stores, and my most favorite place to be in is the Blackwood Cemetery. Ah, yes. Lots of trees to read under and the prettiest headstones I've ever seen. There's a mausoleum, too, although I've never been inside. Private mausoleum, you know? I don't know who it belongs to. Anyways, I try to leave flowers when I visit, at least every so often, and I visit a lot. I think it helps them, you know? Not feel lonely. Ah, that's wholesome. After having spent my day in Blackwood, I come back home the same way I left. But I always make sure no one sees the way I come back home. Just in case, you know? Despite the recent events, I too leave the cabin more than ever now. Groven is rarely home and I don't like being here alone. I know I'm just being paranoid, but I don't like the thought that maybe the butcher would find me out here all alone. That's the whole reason I'm here in the first place. So I go out a lot now. I feel more comfortable surrounded by lots of people. Despite how things may seem, I've always preferred to be around people anyways. That's the opposite of me. That's one reason why I like to go to the cemetery so often. There's always people there. That is dark, even if you can't see them. After I got out of bed, I made myself small. My throat's hurting. Where should I go today? I feel like this is gonna be important. Library. Decided to go to the library. There's nothing quite like a good book. Mysteries. Manga, yes! Shoujo kind. Most feel embarrassed to like them, but I find that they're cute and nice, and I enjoy seeing characters fall in love. Yeah, shoujo. Maybe that's... Well, I'll try to find out the library today. Stood to the library and made my way over to my favorite spot. Tucked away corner in the library, right by a single window. Sometimes I'll spend an entire day in that corner just reading. I managed to finish entire books without leaving the library. Look forward to do something again, like that again today, but... Oh. Usually the library's pretty empty. This man, he's familiar. I've met him before. Who is he? Indeed, do you remember my name? Reginald? That's right. It's a pleasure to see you here. Such a pleasant person to be around. Really brought life into that funeral. Really? Thank you. I think what brings you here to the library? I think honesty is good. Mhm. Manslaughter of the disorient locomotive. Oh? Want it then? What? That's okay. Please take your time. That's If you wouldn't mind, would you tell me when you're done with it? No. Maybe I can read it after? I'm fine with that. I've already gotten pretty far and I don't think I'll be finished by today. You have a cell phone, yes? Will it be alright if I have your number? Way I can notify you as soon as I'm finished. Well, let's try to be friends too, if that's alright. Okay. After I came home, I had dinner, cleaned the kitchen up. Are you the Blackwood Butcher? I'll tell you who if I was. Are you afraid of their safety? Of course, why wouldn't I be? I see. I feel like I should save. I'm gonna tell you what you should and shouldn't be afraid of. Your fears are your own to judge. You're way too vague. Why'd you even contact me to begin with? I feel like I should load this. I would put it like that. I don't own them after all. Even if they are in my keeping for now. You're way too vague. Why do you even contact me to begin with? Okay, it's the same. I thought you'd like to know about your parents. I'm only trying my best to keep you happy. You think I'm happy? Maybe not now, but you will be. I have to go now. Goodbye. Goodbye. Don't remember exactly when, but eventually I was able to sleep, even if not peacefully. Dad? Is something wrong? That was a dream. Tell me Uncle Ray died. Is he now? Are we going to see him? Oh no, you don't need to worry about that. I don't? But, listen, Mary. Normally when someone passes, you hold a funeral for them, right? Yeah? Think about funerals, though. Is that they're for people who are worth remembering. Oh, that's brutal. Great, so quick heads up, the next 30 minutes is basically just the same stuff, so I'm just gonna skip over it. Of course, could sleep right away. Someone needed to talk to. Good evening. You always do. How do you know my name's Mary? I've always known. If we did, you probably wouldn't remember. If? So we didn't meet? Take the if as a maybe. We may have met before. Would it make any difference if you didn't remember me? It would be as if we were meeting for the first time. That's weird. I'm uncomfortable. Updates on my friends? They're fine. Will I ever see them again? Yes. Because I'm trying to get you, too. Just need more time. Good night. That's ominous as hell. Surprised I was able to get any sleep at all. Yeah, after a text message like that, I was sure as hell would be having nightmares. Uncle Cross? Yeah? Cross, can I ask you a question? Sure thing, kiddo. Shoot. How do you lose your eye? I'm married. That's not. That's fine, I don't mind. Lost my eye in war. You're in a war? It was. I won't get to specifics of it, but it was important to me to protect my family in any way I could. Did you miss it? My eyeball? Yeah. You know something? Not as much as I thought I would. I think I would miss you a lot more. Pajamas, blah blah blah. I guess I'm afraid if I don't, you'll disappear. It's unlikely. I don't know. You won't tell me where my parents are, but can you at least tell them why to look for them? Why not? I don't know who could be seeing these messages. I'm not showing them to anyone. They expect me to trust that. You might expect me to trust you. Fair point. I don't really see how this works. How am I supposed to trust you if you aren't someone dangerous if you don't give me any info to go off of? Especially when I haven't even heard from my parents. Goodbye, Mary. Sleep well. Felt sick that night. Don't remember when, but eventually I was able to sleep. Not very well. I'm sensing a theme. Not going back out there. You saw how they were looking at me. Can't do it. I can't. I'm sorry. Maybe it's a little better if I don't anymore. Another memory. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Oh, a message. I feel like this will be important, somewhat. Oh, exit. Just message by each of them. But I think I only have time to meet up with one of them today. Cemetery to meet Reginald, cafe to meet Crow, or the library to meet the journalist lady. I'd like to override that save. Oh well. Cafe. Trusting the way I do it wasn't that hard. I recognized those redhead and black skirt sleeves from a mile away. Crow saw me, he gave me a hug. Made me realize how long it's been since he last hugged me. His arms felt relaxed, and he was wearing his classic smile. For a moment, he looked like he was back to his old normal self. We had lunch together, like like he had promised, it was his treat. There's a oh come on! The okay, and please don't dab. So he definitely dabbed. Of course I did. You know I had to do it to him. So you. I know, right? Thought about mentioning how happy I was starting to feel alright. But I was worried that by bringing it up, he might get upset again. Yeah, that's usually how people work. So I just kept the conversation going. There's no reason to bring it up anyways. So, would you consider a successful date? Oh yeah, totally. I mean, they looked ready to kill me by the end of it, but in the fun way, you know? Kinda like how my mom looks at dad whenever he makes a bad pun? Exactly. Man, I'm so happy for you. Think you'll take him out again? Maybe. Wow, going on a date sounds fun. Don't worry, Mars. Someone will take you out too one day. So anyways, do you like it here? $20, I mean? I thought it was overhyped, but now we have one. It actually ain't too shabby. Oh, I've actually been here before. You have? When? Here just the other day because I wanted to check it out. Funnily enough, we sat at this table too. But wait, who's we? They suddenly made friends behind my back? Oh, no, it's here. This place is actually pretty packed, so the only empty seat with us is at this table. But some other girl is sitting here too, and guess we're, like, kind of friends now. I mean, it just matter, but we're keeping in contact, so. Twyla? Yeah? Is there a problem with that? Mary, listen to me. I'm saying this because I care about you. Stay away from Twyla. Huh? Why? You just can't talk to her, okay? You can't. Of all the people you had to talk to her, she's the kind of girl who'd stab the devil in the ass with his own pitchfork. Jesus. Seriously, you shouldn't be talking to her. Did you know her? Did something happen between you two? You never mentioned her before, and Mary, please. No, I'm cutting off really bad now. And you probably think I'm being a giant dick. Well, don't talk to her. You just can't. I'll trust him. I promise I'd help her with some stuff. But I trust your reasons for disliking her, even if I don't know what they are. I think it's a little late to back out of the arrangement, but I'll definitely take what you said to heart. I'll be careful. Good, you said be. Come on, let's go throw your trash out. Crowfoot was still salty over Twyla. Even after I attempted to drop the conversation, he said he wouldn't talk about it anymore. But better not even mention him to Twyla. Ever. We tried to spend the rest of the day together, but it was more apparent that I wasn't in a good mood anymore. At least by the time I started heading home, he had calmed down to a much more normal state. After getting home, he said he was gonna smoke outside for a little bit, so I let him. and headed up to bed. Ah, yes, the mysterious man. Hello. I haven't been able to stop thinking about it. It's bothering you. You said you were coming for me. You just need a little bit more time. Are you really gonna steal me too? It'll be alright. I promise. It's for the best. Gonna make me feel sick all over again. What do you want me to tell you? Is that really what you want? You'll see me soon. I shouldn't worry about it. It'll happen when it happens. This is for the best. Even if you can't ever. Will this be over? Soon, hopefully. Just need a little bit more time. You'll hang on for me, won't you? Do I have a choice? Sweet dreams. That place. And not be bothered. On the bus right there, all three of them texted me again. Groven said I noticed pretty quickly, and I hope I wasn't upset with him. Claude talked about some progress on our research. Reginald said he'd be at the cemetery again today. Although I appreciated their messages, I really just needed to be alone. Dine Red. It's where I grew up. Lived my whole life in this diner. Restaurant? Bistro? Never knew the right word for places like this. We always had such silly names for it since it was next to the cemetery. The Restaurant in Peace, or the Diner. Nice. Even just simply Dine Dead. I always wondered if the others caught on. Probably wouldn't notice if we're looking at it, but there's two floors. The bottom floor is the diner itself. I've been there for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Sometimes all in the same day. The top floor is more like a house. Our house. There's bedrooms, a bathroom, and even a small living space with a TV. It can be a little cramped sometimes, but it's cozy. No one to get up there but me and my parents, of course. The upstairs is locked. You need the key. Which I have, of course. After my mom and dad went missing, the authorities locked this place up. It's been locked ever since. They didn't want anyone going in there, not even me. Because I don't know, it's kind of like a crime scene or something. But I still have the key for the front, too. It's my house, after all. Carefully scan the area around me as I sit in the parking lot. There are a few cars that pass by. Maybe a person or two on the sidewalk, but no one seemed to pay me any mind. It was still a bit early in the morning, so it wasn't surprising to see some few people out. Looked over my shoulders, few words heads, no one was watching, blah blah blah. Unlocked the door, went inside. Oh, there's music now. I was instantly hit with a wave of all different kinds of emotions. Been avoiding the diner for a long time because whenever I passed it, I just think of mom and dad and feel sad. Not so being sad, it felt nice, at least a little bit, just being able to be in my own house after so long. It was bittersweet. On one hand, I felt so happy to just be home. The thing was just that I had left it. The light still entered through the windows the same way as it always did. It smelled faint like delicious food even though the kitchen hasn't been used in a while. Even Mom's special board was at the exact same spot, but it felt so empty, so desolate, so abandoned. There wasn't even any electricity here. The place was hardly ever empty. We always had customers. The diner always did well. There was hardly a moment when I'd come downstairs and only see Mom and Dad. There's always people, even if it was just one person who was here. The counter would be full of coffee drinkers at night and in the mornings. See families come by for dinner. The music stopped. And it's back, okay. Let's say I didn't enjoy my following birthdays or previous birthdays, but 13th was really enjoyable. The day my pets got me a tarantula, begging them for months. They finally let me get one. In spite of how people viewed them, I always knew they were gentle if you were nice to them. The way you should be. I picked out the biggest and fuzziest one they would allow me to get, and named her Shelly. I collect seashells to put in her enclosure. Even put cute eyebrows on the outside of it. I once wanted to show Shelly to others. Of course, they didn't like her as much as I did. I love Shelly, but she ended up getting sick. Really sick. None of the vets could even figure out what was wrong with her. Around sometime last year, she died. I was so miserable I didn't even want to eat. My mom knew my weaknesses. She began making all my favorite foods for me, and it was hard being hungry and miserable at the same time. Even though it's just food, it helped me feel a lot better. Standing here, it's almost as if I could smell her making it. Dad would sit with me at the counter and make sure I got my fair share of dad puns for the day. Love being able to sit with them and eat and just joke around. When I was all covered in dust, no one's here. Where should I go? I feel like your room would bring out the most memories. I felt strangely happy. And the music's gone! Never mind! It felt so nice to be back. Sense of familiarity made me so calm. Wish I was able to take some of this stuff back home with me, but I wouldn't have somewhere to carry it in. When was the last time I was even in this room? It's in my own bed, just as comfy as I remembered it. Then the cabin was certainly nice, but it couldn't compare. I miss having a canopy above me. I've had this bed ever since I was a little girl. I remember Dad tucking me into this bed and reading me bedtime stories when I was too fussy to sleep right away. It didn't take long for me to start crying. I miss my bed, I miss my house, I miss my parents. Disappearing the very next. I hadn't heard from them since. They could be dead right now and I wouldn't even know. I don't want to think about that. But I could really ignore the possibility if it meant I just hated the situation I was in. Every little thing about it. Just wanted to scream, but what good would that do? I felt hopeless. All I could do was sit and cry and wait for it to be over. Ended up falling asleep on my old bed. I was already exhausted from my lack of sleep, and crying certainly didn't help in that respect. When I woke up, I was unaware of how much time had passed. I felt groggy. Didn't think I should stay any longer. It'd probably make the feelings even worse. Got up from my bed and began to head downstairs. Someone was there. Some stranger kneeling over the front doorway for whatever reason. I was almost frozen. So who are they? Why are they here? No one should have been able to get in. The place was locked up. That's right, I unlocked it. Crap. I stood there hoping they wouldn't see me. The way the dress, baggy dark clothes and their hood up, they tell me like they're almost bad news. Did they follow me in here? I wasn't sure what to do, though I thought about trying to escape. As soon as I took a step back, tripped slightly and yelled a small yelp as I caught myself over the bar stools. Who would I call? The police? No, I can't do that. I was already in here when I shouldn't supposed to be. Don't want to put any kind of attention on myself. Who would I go to? Okay, I feel like this could be Vicky Lee called the unknown number. Phone rang for a few times, no one picked up. Texted him back. Was that you? Or you just in my diner? What are you talking about? Someone here I thought it was you. You're telling me it wasn't? I was not there. Nor do I know who it was. About someone else. Okay, Croven. That's my family, the only person I can trust. Please pick up. Picked up. Yo, Croven, where are you? Are you busy? Can you come meet me? Everything okay? I'm at the diner. There was someone here. Some intruder. The just run out, but please, can you come here? Slow down, Mary. Reel it back a bit. I'll come, okay? Don't panic. Felt like an eternity passed. I couldn't read the expression on his face. He looked kind of concerned, but also kind of annoyed in a way, too. Did I bother him? So he'll calm down pretty quickly. So we looked around the house together. They didn't. Well, parents' room. I saw him but his necklace is missing for a drawer. It was the necklace my father had given to her for our anniversary a few years back, but she couldn't have taken it with her. I remember seeing it here, checking the diner after my parents first disappeared. Did I take it? That thought put my stomach in knots. I think they must have been here a while I was dozing off in the other room. Oh god, Ugh. So we searched every room and headed back downstairs. Coven gave me a kind of sad look. Are you really okay, Mars? Now, Mars. Are you sure you weren't imagining things? You're probably an animal that got in. I don't know. That shit's been kind of rough lately. I know you haven't been helping in that, so. Look, I'm just saying I wouldn't be surprised if. What? No. Definitely saw a person. Yeah, I can confirm. In that case, maybe it's just a squatter? No, but I really don't think so. This place was locked before. They couldn't have gotten in until I unlocked it. What if they followed me here? We can't know for sure, though, right? Guess not. Look, you caught me at a bad time. I really can't do a lot to help you right now anyways. Let's gotta get out of here and try to forget it. Forget it? Is there really anything we can do? Guy called me because he didn't want to phone the police, right? Look, I'm sorry, someone got in. But what do you want me to do about it? It's just one guy, Mars. I can't track him down for you. Let's just leave this place. Yes. Left. Something off. Grover is usually hot-headed and defensive, especially towards me. Now that I'm actually asking for his help, he just doesn't seem to care. I went home disappointed. I could barely eat, brush my teeth properly. Almost went straight to bed. No, I couldn't do that. I couldn't, even if I wanted to. Hello again. Was that you at my diner today? I already told you it wasn't. Do you not believe me? Do you really blame me for not trusting you? What do you want from me? Nothing. Just need to be you. And to stay out of trouble. I'm not really sure what else to say. What's that? You know what to say. Curiosity kills the cat. Night, Mary. Mary, are you still sleeping? Mary. No, I don't want to get up yet. Let me sleep. I spent a long night last night. Last night you went to bed at 8:30. Sleep well. Well, your mother's making pancakes if you want any. Do they have chocolate chips? Of course, it's Sunday. Okay, I'll be down soon. Quickly, I got out of bed, get dressed, yawning as I descended down the stairs. At the top of the stairs, I could already smell the chocolate. Tell her I'm gonna eat all of them. Ah, it seems like a healthy family. Yeah, no, I'm just choosing you. Besides, your mom would kill me if I did. Got the stairs, sat on the counter beside Dad. There's a plate waiting for me, and my mother was sitting behind the counter drinking morning coffee like usual. Thank you for breakfast. First dear, so you're having any plans today? No, not really. Coven busy? No, probably. You can always do something if you want. We can? Of course we can. Did you want to see that new movie? The horror one with the janitor? Why don't we go tonight? Aren't you busy? Well, I'm never too busy for my little girl. So it's really fun, but what about Mom? Are you really worrying about me? I'll be fine. Go out with Father. We can even call Crow and see if he wants to come too. We're really looking forward to this movie. I'm so excited. Once been quite a pleasant surprise, but it also feels off, like I'm forgetting something. No, something weird's here. But what? What's wrong? Yeah, it's way too empty here. That's not it. It's Sunday. We don't open up still past noon on Sundays because Mom likes all of us to have a nice break. Well, I hate coffee, but Mom's always loved hers black. No different today. So it seems to be steaming, but that's never stopped Mom before. That's fine. He's as chipper as ever. He brushed his hair this morning too. Good old Dad. Mom's fine. Mom's always. Wait, Mom can't talk. Mom's mute. Mom's never been able to talk in her whole life. I had to learn sign language as a kid to be able to communicate with her. She's never. Whose voice was that? Oh shit! Mom doesn't have a voice. What's going on? Mary, you okay, hon? Look, you've seen a ghost. I'm fine. You sure, dear? No, I'm okay. I think it's just gonna go to the bathroom. After I was he rushed away over to the ground floor bathroom. That wasn't my mom. Not even my dad. I was hoping that once in the bathroom I could rinse my face off and make sense of things. But Mom? What are you doing here? Aren't you just outside? Mom? What's the matter, Mary? I thought you liked ghosts. There's a funeral today. I'm happy. Is that bad? I've been planning for it. I overheard them talking about it in the cemetery when they're planning a spot for her. Is that bad? I really enjoy funerals. I've always had. Even when I like to see everyone together around for the loss of their loved one. They're also sad. They bring flowers and stuff like you and little parting gifts. So nice, don't you think? If spirits could talk, I bet they say they'd appreciate it. Would a ghost attend their own funeral? I would. Well, in any case, I'm excited for the one today. I'm excited to see what they're like. Hopping out the bus that morning, I was glad to see I wasn't too late. The good thing I always wear black. No one ever seemed to turn their head at me when I came near. It started to rain. They never said anything about rain today. But I thought it might when I saw the clouds out this morning, so I came prepared. I brought an umbrella. Instead, I noticed an old lady with no umbrella. No one was even bothering to help her keep dry, so I covered her with my umbrella. Oh, that's Umbrella. You scared me for a second. Thank you, dear. Of course. Pardon me, it's censored, but were you one of her friends? You know what? Yeah, sure. No, don't apologize. She was never the kind who got upset over silly things like that. Sure, she understands her reasons for being late. Still feel bad about it, though. Truthfully, she was only an acquaintance of mine. Didn't know her all that well. Still, I like to pay her respects. So sorry for I'm late. It's alright. She wouldn't want you to feel bad. Forgive me this sounds rude, but what's your relationship to her? Oh yes, I'm Scarlett's mom. I met you before, have I? That's okay, lots of people haven't. Sorry for your loss. How are you feeling? Feeling? It's impossible we'll feel anything but heartbroken. Don't believe I'll ever recover from this. No, don't say anything like that. She wouldn't want you to think like that, right? Suppose you're right. Yes, much too young for this. She's gotta get married in 3 months. None of us thought her condition was this bad. It's been cancelled, of course, but at least she's swear to dress now. Sure, she looks beautiful. She was always so beautiful. Look at me. I'm gonna start crying all over again. Well, I'm sorry, I wouldn't. Sorry. Looks like she's scared. She's all alone now. Where's she gonna go? Who will tell her how to get there? The way she is right now. Is she happy? I mean, she's not. How could you say she's alone when everyone is here right beside her? The people here. She meant a lot to them, didn't she? That's why they're all here. She's not alone when we're all here. Yes, I suppose that's true. We're all together, aren't we? Then I suppose I'm glad she isn't alone. Me too. Sorry if I upset you by talking about her so much, miss. It's a funeral after all. I should behave more respectively. That's quite alright. Talking about it actually helped a little bit. Feel a bit better hearing your thoughts. Is that so? I'm glad then. Thank you. Why? I'm so sorry, I didn't catch your name. Alright, my name's Mary. Mary. Hold on a moment. Do you mean to say you're Cemetery Mary? I see my reputation precedes me. Yes, that's me. I see. Thank you, Mary. Spell's here. I think she'd want to talk. Thank you too. She is here, but hearing it from you means enough already. Thank you as well. It was a lovely funeral. The coffin was loaded and soon enough the rain stopped. Watched everyone say their goodbyes to each other and steadily they left. So it's just me and the lady. I'd have felt bad if I overstayed my welcome, so I didn't want to last her at her own daughter's funeral. I said my goodbyes and left. To my surprise, someone's waiting there for me on the sidewalk. Roven? Hey, Mars. You good? I'm good. What are you doing out here? I don't know. I remember you talking about some sort of funeral happening today. Figured it's not by and ask if you want to hang after. Because now it's after. So want to hang now? Alright. What's that look for? Saying it's nothing. So, I've been in a bad mood lately. That's sudden that you want to hang out now. Is there any reason for that? Nah, nothing special. It's not like I have other plans today or anything. Just been responding to my texts, so... Are you good? Yeah, I'm good. So we hang or nah? Yeah. Just, you're not, gonna get snappy with me, aren't you? No promises. Proven. Just kidding, I'm kidding. I won't. Come on, let's go. Followed Croven down the sidewalk. We headed somewhere. So he wants to spend time with me again. Even though other times he can't go as far away from me as possible. Still though, I would appreciate that if he spent more time with me. We kept talking together. I just kinda let him lead and followed him wherever it was he was going. I didn't really think to ask where he'd been walking a block or two already. Hey, where are we going? We're just wandering? I don't know. Figured we could go to the arcade. I said so there the other day, I've been itching to go back. Now I could play the fighting games alone. I mean, I can, but it's not as fun. The arcade? I feel so excited. I couldn't remember the last time I went to the arcade. Any arcade, for that matter. Wonder if it still looked the same as it does in my head. Wonder if it still had the crane machine. Well, those questions will be answered shortly enough. The automatic doors in the front of The familiar brick building began to open up. Bright light from outside leaked into the dark interior of the building. The arcade. It's just how I remembered it. It's cleaner and a new carpet, and it was taller now. My goodness, I haven't been to the arcade in so long. Really? My friends and I are here all the time. Also, I kind of wonder how we haven't been kicked out by now. Don't tell anyone, but I cleared ski ball the last time I was here. Maybe I can do that again, rack in some tickets. Then we can finally get that lava lamp from the prize booth. But I still have it in the blue color. So exciting. What should we play first? I don't know. Last time you're here, that's when you met that person, right? Basilisk, I think? Who are they? Who talked about this as $5? Still seeing them? None of your business. Ah! Are you ready? Think so. Maybe? Better be. What is this? Bad. But I'm better. Walk. I'm sure you haven't been here in a while. Yeah? I don't know. I feel like you're lying to make me let my guard down. Oh, I actually won. Not bad. Now you're sure you don't come back here on your own sometimes? Never, I swear. Just messing with you, Mars. Nice job. We're about to leave, Lou, and I spotted it. Took her sleeve, so I turned back and look at it. The claw machine. You groaned. Really? The crane machine? You know there's just chance for your money, right? The toys in there are so cheap anyways. Don't you have enough? Alright, fine, I'll buy it. Look at the look on her face! Look at him! Keep in mind I'm rusty, okay? Pocket. I definitely have aside from all the others. I love plushies too much. I always collect them even though they usually just sit all pretty in my room. Something about how soft and comforting they are. Back when we were kids, Cove and I would have come to this arcade whenever he was in town. I'll try to win things from the arcade crane machine, but I never could do it. That's all I tried to do. But he was like a man, could never quite get it right. But Groven, he's gonna have a gift when it comes to this stuff. Wasn't all the time, but more often than not, he was able to win things. Nice. Right, here we go. Where's this? Oh, the box from the mystery ones. Seen Groven won one of those. What did I win? Book. Despite having just come out of the machine, the book itself is pretty old and worn. How to talk to ghosts. Seems something she would like. Meh. Told you all these machines are scams. Wants to win a book. What do you mean? It's perfect. I love it. Thank you for letting me have it. It's nothing. As long as you're happy with it, I guess it's fine. Aw. Ah, yes, it's this again. It's still here. Hello? I'm here. What can I help you with? I mean, I think you already know the answer to that. We've been over this, haven't we? Yes. I've never gotten the answer that I liked. Sorry about that, but there's nothing I can do in that regard either. If you really want me to stop, I can do that. No, don't. Stop replying to you. But no, I have to. Good night. Hmm? Cooking something? Come to the kitchen just for making pancakes. What kind? What kind? Chocolate chip. Hey, you're right. That's foolish for me to ask. Cook took his usual chair in the kitchen as it set out the plates for us. Do you want milk or water? Milk, of course. What kind of stupid asshole do you take me for? Cohen seemed preoccupied with his phone. That was too nice of a mood to care about that. Filled both milk glasses and put some chocolate syrup on the table just in case. Because you know, you can never have too much chocolate. I agree! Cohen, are you doing anything today? Why? Just had a lot of fun yesterday. I don't know. Let me do something again today. If you want to. Want to? I'm really planning on it. It's okay if you're busy enough. I mean, there's some things I have to take care of first. Will it be free later tonight? Yeah, totally. Oh. Alright. Well, I think I'm just gonna end off the video here. I've been doing this for like an hour. Okay, this is an hour of footage. So I'm gonna save and... you know... quit. Bye-bye. Have fun.